Hey everyone, welcome back. My name's Amy, this is Dino Budgets, and today we are going to be budgeting paycheck number 2 for the month of July. But before we hop into any numbers, we have to see what T-Rex is trying. So remember, no matter what type of day you're having, at least you're not a T-Rex trying to negotiate a baby gate. I don't care who you are. I don't think anybody can negotiate a baby gate. I always struggle with those. All right, so I have here hubby's paycheck number 2, and we are going to be budgeting $1,460. This is after I have taken out tithe and rounded down with my, or zeroed out with my savings. I am going to be transferring over $9.98 over into the savings, and I'm just going to mark that in parentheses here as a reminder for myself, so that I don't total it into this $1,460. So after taking out those two, we have $1,460 to budget with, and by special request, all right, the T-Rex pen is back. All right, so let's hop into it, guys. Monthly bills. If you remember, I had to leave myself a note here in my digital binder that I needed to add more money into our monthly bills because the first paycheck could not cover them all. So I do owe $100, but I did have one bill already come out higher than I expected because I didn't even think that I was going to be changing this bill up. And so I did make a change to it this month, and it went through this month as being the higher charge. So I do, instead of taking pretty much everything out of my buffer, I am going to add that in. So we are going to do 110 being added in to the monthly bills. And so I can get rid of that because that is all caught up now. Now, normally I'd be putting, like I am going to be putting a large sum, but an even larger sum into food and gas because I would budget out the entire month, next upcoming month out of this paycheck for these. But because I am working now and I am going to start with my monthly check throwing in towards these like sinking funds and supplementing some of them, I am not going to have to put as high as I normally do. And so the way our paychecks fall, we should be getting a paycheck like every other couple, every other week or every couple of weeks, being that my husband will get paid twice a month and I will get paid once a month. It should just kind of alternate nicely like that. So I am going to try and do $650 for food, which is like $200 less than last month. But again, I will probably be adding $100-$150 from my paycheck into this. And then I'm gonna do $150 in gas. So both of these categories did have a little bit left over coming into this paycheck. Not a whole lot, about $50-$60 in each of them. So that was an improvement from being like completely out like I normally am, but I am treating them more like a sinking fund just so there's always money in there. So we're gonna start off with that, then add a little from my paycheck and just keep going. I am switching up some of the things we're eating at home and making some changes that will help with bulk cooking just to be easier on my husband and I, and so that'll hopefully help with the budget as well. So next is medical. I am just going to give this a little bit of love. We're going to throw a 20 at it this time. Home maintenance, I'm going to give it a lot, 140, just because I already know I've been spending out of this, finishing up the master bathroom. All those finishing details add up, but they're also the fun part to shop for. So that may be why I'm spending so much, but either way, it's there. Yearly bills, we're gonna go ahead and throw a 20 into it. And then emergency is good, we don't need to add anything. And then I'm just gonna put a little mark here so that I don't think I need to add this $9.98 from savings. All right, so let's grab my calculator, do a quick little total of what is going into my digital binder. So we are putting $1,090. And then if we We'll have our little running total remainings over here. So $1,460, taking out the $1,090, we have $370 remaining. All right, hopping into the You and Me binder, we are going to start off with Mr. Barney. He is going to get a 20. Hubby is going to get a 20 as well. And then my envelope is actually going to get 100, and that's just because I'm covering some spending that I've already done. New clothes for work, you know, random stuff like that. I had to buy a special long sleeve, like UV protective style moisture wicking shirt to wear while I was waiting for my tattoo appointment, so that my arm didn't get sunburned or irritated or infected before, so that it was prepared for the tattoo, and just to have something to wear afterwards too that wasn't like super tight and is loose fitting on my arm. So, you know, just little things that added up on me. So I am going to go ahead and try and cover those with this. And then personal care, we're going to add 40. Dates and gifts, we're going to add 80. We're really trying to bulk this one up. Anniversary is just going to get a 5. All right, so we have 265 going into the You and Me binder, leaving 105 for the remaining categories. So let's do car maintenance. Let's give it 25. Travel, nephews, and electronics, let's just give them all 5. Just so they're getting something, meaning we have 25, 30, 35, 40. Going into this binder, meaning we have 65 left. All right, we're gonna come back to savings challenges. I'm gonna wait and see if I have any money left over after doing my holiday binder. And as you can see, I am tracking my watch hours. I am working towards that goal, and I am halfway, guys. I really hurt myself with how long of a break I took from not filming. So I am rebuilding those hours to get myself monetized again. So I am halfway there and climbing. And if you think about it, you know, maybe put on a playlist in the background and give me a little bit of help to get that boosted back up for me. I would really appreciate it, guys. You guys are so awesome when you are helping me out that way. I've, you know, already heard from people that are doing it, and you guys are the bomb. So let's go into our holiday binder. And birthdays, we're gonna give 5. Gifts, we're gonna give 5. And cards and wrapping is gonna get 5. Holiday food, holiday decor, those are each gonna get 5. And then Christmas, we're gonna give it 40, a little bit more than last time. And then Christmas Us, we don't stuff until we have this one finished. So we have 10, 25, and 40 makes 65, which will then give us a balance of 0. And that is okay that we are not going to be stuffing anything into savings challenges this time around. I did just do a savings challenge video. If you missed it, I will link it up above here for you. That was my first one in a really long time, and I felt like it was a pretty good amount, and so I decided not to do anything out of this paycheck. There were just other categories that really needed it. We need to take care of some spending we've done and pay a couple of bills coming up here, and then move forward from there, and we'll start being able to save again. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will be cash stuffing this next. So if you don't want to miss that video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I would love to have you guys be a part of the Dino Budgets family, where we are making every effort to make our money work for us to the best of its ability right now, and get, you know, ahead on some of our savings and goals and paying off some debt that we have. So I hope you guys have an amazing day and an amazing budget. And until next time, bye.